Dallas Cowboys. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Commanders. His guy's still perfect, a third of the way through this season at 6-0. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Heward. Lead is punter Jack Browning on for the kick. And we're off in Arlington. The return starts at the 18. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Get them all the way out to their own 40. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Dak off the play fake. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. First down, here's Dak. Offense and holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Dak now from the gun. On him again, and he goes down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. 3rd and long for him here. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
A 62-yard attempt.
Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. And just before he can get the first, they escort him out. So it's going to be 2nd and looks like less than a yard.
It's 2nd and inches at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Running here with Watson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. New set of downs from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. This from 48 on the left hash.
48-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Now Browning on the end of the kickoff. Very short kick taken at the 19. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. New set of downs for them from the 31. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he dodged the tackle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. Lamb has another one. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
On the give, it's Blue. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun is Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch out right. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pull ahead 6-3 in the first. George Pickens the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Back out on the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the run, it's Watson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Russell brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
So here's Jack Browning to punt this one away. Kavontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this
jukes his way into space. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on first is Prescott. It's on the He's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Dak to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Commanders' 40.
Here's Prescott. Held in by Lamb, right side. And this is gonna get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Prescott now off the play fake. Oh, he isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle, Blue. It's a tackle. He's still going. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now lead by 10. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Shoots away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders and running back Blake Watson getting set to begin another drive. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Completes one and Ben Sinnott. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Now Daniels off the play action. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
now Watson. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Often gained on 2nd down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard.
3rd and short, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Brings up 4th and 1.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. First and 10. Here's Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. To throw, here's Dak. Completed to his running back. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. Takes this in at the 25. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Play action now with Daniels. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that set drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flushed out now to his left. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:54 left in the half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up.
A 46-yard attempt.
Mooney knocks it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score. 8 points.
Cowboys 14.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys and C.D. Lamb headed back out on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Lamb brings it in yet again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 1st and 10, Prescott. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Dak off the play fake. That's incomplete left side. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
3rd and long for him here. This finds Everett complete. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Formation for the Cowboys.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Daniels on 1st down. Completed left side to Samuel. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Again, Daniels to the air. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Daniels is going to throw again. Cox, this is Lane. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Commanders first down.
He'll throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Marquise Bell on the coverage.
Looking to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Throwing on first down, Daniels. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's keeping it again. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. To the line, here's 33.
Brings up third and 3.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
And the Washington first down.
Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. Play action now. Daniels. That's McLaurin with the catch out left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Line trying to cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's going for it himself. Running in the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Washington first down. First and goal, Washington.
Watson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this two-point attempt. All right, they're going to throw for it. He has it! And he laid out to reach the goal line. Just an outstanding effort to get them to. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
CD Lamb. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Prescott here from the gun. Over the wrong side is caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Prescott to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays.
Quan Martin with the pick. There he goes on the right side. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Cowboys 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Turpin with a return. The Cowboys and CD Lamb headed back out on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. He'll try and roll this. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Von Miller. And they're whistling for a stop here. And that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Blue gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. There is the drop-in. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And after that drive went backwards, she's going to send this one forward. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Commanders and running back Blake Watson getting set to begin another drive. And they have really woken up after a sluggish opening half, haven't they, Brock? Looks like a whole new team out there. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Play fake here, Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a company.
This is Watson. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Commanders first down.
Working now from the gun. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
He was defended by DeRon Bland.
Daniels back to throw. Clean it over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
To the air again, Daniels. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throws caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Sets up the screen. Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the fourth. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28, Cowboys 14.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 16. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys about set to take over. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First and 10 from the 32. First down, here's Dak. Pass is caught by Blue. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Dak now from the gun. Lamb brings it in yet again. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard and he'd have had it.
Brings up third down.
Prescott to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Cowboys.
They start the drive with Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
The Commanders in the dime set for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. This winning streak has been impressive for him. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Watson gets it. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Washington.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Right up the gut. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
From the gun, here's a body conduct. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Playing the motion man. 3rd and short, Daniels makes the catch. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 35. Cowboys 14.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On first down, it's Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
They give on second here to Blue. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
No gain on the play. It's now
Looking out of the gun, it's Prescott. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
on the coverage.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Result of the
Hey, I
play.
get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Commanders all set to regain possession. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for three in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Daniels out to play action. Jump off caught by his back. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Commanders getting closer to a 7-0 start. Daniels throwing on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Mooney knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Kick taken in here at the 17. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Now it's Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Throwing on first is Prescott. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. And screen here to Blue. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Dak to the air here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. That's the line he's going to run for it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
And the Cowboys first down.
Throwing from the gun. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
14 more yards. That's another Cowboys
Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. to the air. Prescott. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Butler on the coverage.
Prescott to throw once more. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. This one left for Daniels. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's